What movie is really sad when told from the villain's perspective?
Baby's father in Dirty Dancing. Dude just wants to have a nice family vacation.
Mrs. Doubtfire, because imagine how scared Pierce Brosnan was when Mrs. Doubtfire tried to kill him. With pepper.
The movie. A bee stole this man's girlfriend.
Prince Nuorda from Hellboy, the Golden Army, he's the prince of a dying race of fire, has to see his father lead his kind into darkness and obscurity, and then see humanity tear down everything he loved for their own greed, expansion. His speech about how the world will never see the likes of the elemental forest guard was heartbreaking.
Jaws, Bruce is just trying to be a shark, man.
Austin Powers, Dr. Evil's upbringing is tragic. The details of my life are quite inconsequential. My father was a relentlessly self-improving boulangerie owner from Belgium with low grade narcolepsy and a penchant for buggery. My mother was a 15-year-old French prostitute named Chloe. With webbed feet, my father would womanize, he would drink. He would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Sometimes, he would accuse chestnuts of being lazy. The sort of general malaise that only the genius possess and the insane lament.
General Francis X Hummel from the Rock joins the military at a young age and believes that he's fighting for his country and commands several special clandestine operations for the government, and his men get killed because they were black ops. The U.S. government doesn't give their families any benefits. It doesn't recognize them as having even served, and they don't even get military funerals. Hummel pleads with the government to recognize these men and that they fought and died to further America's interests, and he even goes before Congress to ask for the funds. They tell him to kick rocks when his wife dies. He's had enough and feels he has to force their hand through taking hostages and threatening to launch VX poison gas rockets at population centers. He has no intent to go along with this plot. It's just a bluff.
The land before time that T-Rex just needed to eat.
Billy Madison. Eric Gordon might have been an asshole, but he devoted years of his life working for Madison Hotels, working his way up to become the boss's right-hand man, only for the boss's idiot son to take over because he managed to get a basic education.
Les Miserables. Jevert was born inside a jail, and we see repeatedly how unforgiving Paris is to children without a support system and the destitute. He miraculously manages to work his way from that to a respectable middle-class job, and that's before Jean Valjean shows up and becomes the greatest failure of his career, eventually driving him to suicide.
The bad people in us just want to live on the surface, sad face.
The movie was pretty bad, but got in Thor Love and Thunder was really sad.
Meet the Robinsons.
Spider-Man 3. The Grinch.